Oh my
We
God.
got Mr. Foreign reveals he signed a Mace for 5K allegedly, but then another thing came out said it was actually more than that. This is some money.
750.
Didn't last him 2 weeks, and we have a video of him talking about it.
Let's hear it.
Fake trying to explain it to me like, yo, you get to keep this. I get 30% of this. So I was like, all right, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, what I'm like, what we gonna do? I'm saying, he like, he a smooth talking nigga. So he like, yo, who you want to do a song with? You know what I'm saying, I'm like, G Herbo. He like, I got you.
Did you ever do the song with
got it.
J-Herbo?
Nah, I never got the song with you. I got a song with G Herbo now.
Yeah, off of your
Off
own
of
name.
you.
Yeah,
Off of
yeah.
you.
Like, yeah, it just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Horrible.
He's
The
like, I just
disrespect.
wanted to be G Herbo's friend.
Exactly. He
Doesn't everybody?
So I mean, so word was that Fivio went on $1 million worth of game. He had an interview a couple days ago, and he said Mace only gave him 5K to sign a record deal, 5K in a G Herbo feature. That's just disrespect right there.
$1 million worth of game had a new interview with MASE that actually came out today. So if you're watching this on Monday, that's probably available for you to check out, where MASE gives his rebuttal to Mr. Foreign here. What did you think about the situation? Do you think he really gave him a bootleg deal, or is he exaggerating?
I mean, like I seen the Mace interview, and like I mean, even though I don't want to believe Mace because it sounds so fake, but Mace is one of my favorite rappers, so I gotta believe him. I believe in Murder Mace, the pastor, the preacher, but but Mace states that he's lying. He gave him 750, and then he said, then he said he got robbed. Fivio had a manager that took some money, and then Fivio Foreign came at him. He was like, Mace was like, I didn't do anything. I gave you money. You need to back
He's
off.
like, I gave you what I said. So
Exactly.
you need to calm down.
And then he said after that, they had that situation. Then he said one time they had a situation when they had a concert show, and it was a show in Texas, in Austin. The what's the thing in Austin, South by Southwest.
Yeah.
He had 5 Year Foreign had a show, and then also 22 G's had a show. But Mace didn't know that they were they were against each other.
Yeah.
And he set up the whole performance, but then 5 Year didn't show up. He's like, why didn't he show up? And then he told him.
He's the ops.
He's like, he's the ops. So after those two,
I definitely think Foreign can beat up 22 G's. 22 G's
it's short.
is a little kid.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I mean,
You could pick him up and toss him into the stands.
Mace did help him out a lot. He got him his deal. The reason why 5 Year
But he probably had good connections that he could take advantage of. I mean,
who?
Mace.
Yeah, Mace had a lot.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
used all his connections to get 5 Year Foreign where he is today. Suppose that's what he say.
So he maybe didn't give him the exact monetary upfront money, but he might have made up for it with connections, organization, and running his career. So
Basically like that.
he needs to look at it that way as well.
He did a messed up. He was like, well, how come all this money came up from? Well, he said, how come? You said, he was like, how come? He said he ain't getting no money. He was like, I did everything for him. I bought him clothes. I did all this stuff. I did all the manager stuff. Took him places.
Did he say that he gave him more than 5K, or was he saying that he did only give him 5?
He gave him 5K one time. He gave him 5K one time, and then another time
he gave him more money.
He gave him more money, but when he gave him more money the other time, he gave it to 5 Year Foreign at that point in time manager. But then that manager ran off with some money, and then it was just too crazy. And then it makes this is
it looks
funny.
like he needs to get some better management.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
his manager and the guy that signed him didn't give him the best courtesy.
I mean, at one point they didn't even want to sign him because he was too old. But then he came out with Big Drip.
Sometimes you got to hit him with that big drip.
And then Mace was like, he was around me the whole time. When he first started rapping, he was talking about gun down, shoot him up, bang, 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 shoot him up.
What do you mean? That's
all
what
he used to rap
now.
No, I mean, but now he's talking about clothes and all the other stuff. He wasn't talking about
He
that.
he still said, GDK on my back.
Cause he loves that type of rap.
Look, we got still the wrong side. We got the G over here, but I gotta get the D and the
That
K
original
stitched
Glow
on.
Gang.
Oh yeah, shout out Glow Gang Worldwide.
But
Me and Ball Out wear the same attire.
But I mean, hopefully this doesn't end 5 Year Foreign's career as being a liar or being affiliated with cops. So hopefully
Who's
we
a
gonna
cop?
see 5 Year Foreign was affiliated with cops. They said
How?
because the person that stole
Did
the
he
money.
pull his paperwork?
No, he wasn't he snitched. It was the person that was his manager was a cop. That's who originally went out for the money was a cop. That's what Mace say. But
Can't trust the little piggies.
exactly. And I've been watching Fivio Foreign's IG stories to see if he's gonna say, call out any of these lies. But we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, maybe they could box.